Same process, yeah?
Yeah, just like when it goes, just gear this way and keep it free. And then
That's where I start the guide.
it looks like they dropped it a little bit back here.
Okay.
And then you're gonna bring it up like that. I'll take a shot real quick so that it won't get lost if it happens here. That's a bit crazy.
All right, y'all, here we go. We're gonna be doing a little mixture of live action audio and then the voiceover, obviously, as you hear right now. But we're getting it started, man. This is my first time cutting a kid's hair. As a beginner barber, if y'all haven't seen the other videos, go check them out. You can see the whole process of me getting started. I'm documenting the whole journey, basically. But you see my mentor over there, Jerry. He helps me along the way. And this is Matt, and that's his brother over there getting a cut by Jerry. I was supposed to cut them both, but Danny was a little more on the difficult side, you know, so I just let Jerry handle that one. Leave it to the more experienced barber, because we would have been there all day. But he ended up doing good. He just didn't like the neck strip, and then once, you know, we found a way around that, and he was good after that. So, you know, I'm just putting in the guide, the first initial bald line, and then we're gonna go from there. Matt did super good. He was just chilling the whole time. He didn't move at all. He has some really good hair, so you guys will see, you know, the finished product at the end, how it all came out. But I'm using my clipper now to remove that bulk, just because it was a good amount of it. You see I got the Low Pro, Babyliss Low Pro FX1s. Everything I use is linked down below in the description. Also my social platforms, you know, so if you're interested in any of that, go check that out down below. Give your boy a follow over on Instagram and TikTok and all that. Definitely appreciate it, because I show more stuff over there as well. Reels and things like that, and just behind the scenes type of stuff maybe that you might not see here. But we're getting it going, man. I'm going in with, I believe this is the 6, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna be fading down on this one, and I've been playing around, you know. Jerry, he has me fade a certain way, and I just been kind of playing around with what I see online, and then, you know, obviously following what Jerry tells me to do, how he tells me to do it, because he is my mentor. So, you know, I do want to learn the way that, you know, he's telling me, and then try out a few different things along the way and just see what works best for me. So we're gonna be fading down, like I said, and my whole thing is, you know, just obviously taking my time, but not taking too long, because I have noticed that the amount of time that I've been taking is a little longer than, you know, it should be maybe. But I am barely getting started. At this point, I hadn't even hit double digits yet in the amount of cuts that I have. But at the time of recording this audio, I have over 10 cuts now, and man, I've just been trying to get as many reps in as possible. It's been getting better, not gonna lie. I've got a few walk-ins. I also got this other thing that I'm doing that allows me to get some more cuts that I'll be showing y'all. I have so much content that I'm sitting on right now just because I've been extremely busy with everything. But yeah, all that's gonna be dropping very soon. Like I said, man, I'm recording the whole process, the whole journey from start to where we end up to 6-figure barber, man, to see how long it takes from a person who never cut hair at 32 years of age to come in, learn the craft, and get good at it. Like right around here, yeah?
Yeah. No way, there's gonna be a lot of weight.
Yeah.
You guys see it?
But leave it.
And right now we're gonna try it different. Work your way down, and then I'll have you do the guides later. See if that kind of helps you a little bit.
All right, so as y'all heard right there, you heard how Jerry has me doing it. Just fading down, setting the guides in, and then fading down from there. And basically how he has me do it is I'll start with no guard closed, put in a small guideline, and then I'll open it, put in the second guideline, and then I'll do one closed, put in the other guideline, and that's basically just to get as much practice as possible. Honestly, I will say doing it one open and then one open and kind of fading out those lines was a little bit more easy for me, just because, you know, I'm able to get those lines out right away. But you know, I'm trusting the process, man. I'm trusting the process. I believe in what Jerry's telling me. He's been doing this 20 years now, so I'm gonna just, you know, play my role as the student, and, you know, try to improve as much as possible along the way. But you can see, man, I always say it in every video, but just extremely blessed to have someone like Jerry teaching me, you know, because as you can see, he's very attentive and he's always there to help out, take time out of what he's doing, because he is extremely busy himself, to, you know, come over and help me out. And I'm not the only person that he's doing this for right now. I am the newest. What's it looking like, Jerry?
I'm just gonna go over to put the 4 on again.
How am I doing so far? Honest opinion.
I just wanted to keep it like pretty safe because I couldn't come back and forth with it.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Looks all right. So have a little
Symmetrical and everything.
symmetrical. That's the
That's
main
the most
thing, right?
important part, yeah.
You got everything going where you're going.
Yeah.
You got it good.
That's what mostly clients. You see how I'm coming in service? Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
put in that 4 for you, it's gonna be kind of tricky without cutting too much.
That close?
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to put in that 4 without cutting more than what you need.
See, and that's the part where I'm just like, I'm trying to play it safe, not go too
Yeah, this is gonna be very tight. Very strong. Even though we're gonna trim the top.
yeah. So as y'all can see in here, and actually my camera, I think it died or ran out of storage, so one of the two, so I had to use the phone here. That's why it looks a little different. My head's cut off now, but you know, I had it symmetrical. I lay a good foundation, and then whatever I need help with, Jerry will come in and help me out. And the whole thing is, like I always say, we want to keep these people coming back, so I'm not trying to mess anybody's hair up. So I have no problem, you know, playing it safe, like I said, and just making sure we have a good finished product. I get my practice in, I improve, and everybody's happy, everybody wins, you know. So that's basically the main thing. But you see, man, we're just going with the process, and this haircut ain't looking bad so far.
You went all the way around?
Yeah.
Like all the way to the side?
This side didn't cut too much. Should I go up into that?
Yeah, a little bit. And comb the hair out of the way. Like how I did it that way. Not down, but. Then you put it through.
Closed?
Yeah.
Yeah, just probably like a couple months ago, or like a month ago actually. I always wanted to do it, but every time I was going to, I just had other things going on, and I was like, you know.
Yeah.
But I was just like, recently. Recently, you know what, F it, I'm just gonna go through with it and try it.
Yeah.
Because it's something I always wanted to do, you know. So we only live once, might as well try it.
Try it.
You know.
Yeah.
I feel like once I get the hang of it more, like I'll be really good at it. Yeah. So right here, Jerry, it's not cutting much. Do I go up until it cuts right here? Or?
No, you're coming out too much with it. See? Flat until you get to the point where you need to be. You get me? Okay. You're not flat. You're not starting off flat enough. You're bouncing it. As long as it cuts something, it's cutting. Don't worry about how much it's cutting.
You get me?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people do. They're like, oh, it's not cutting enough, or you know, like how you say it's not cutting much. But as long as it's cutting, when you stay to the spot where you need to stay, that's all you need to do. Because you think it's not cutting more than what you think it needs to cut, but it just needs to cut. That's when people start going higher and higher because you think it needs to cut more or whatever.
Yeah.
As long as it cuts a little bit or something, and stay in that same spot where you need to stay, and this one's just above the one.
So one area where I definitely struggle the most right now is knowing where I'm at in the process. I tend to kind of get lost sometimes, especially fading down. You know, there's not many guidelines that you can see. So, well, at least for me, being an inexperienced barber, a lot of times I'll lose my spot, and you know, I have to like redo my steps to kind of figure out where I'm at, just because I don't want to risk anything and, you know, take the cut too high or put a hole in something, use the wrong, you know, guard in the wrong area, and you know, now the cut's messed up. So that's something that I'm really working on right now, is remembering where I'm at and, you know, just using the right steps.
What's your name, brother?
The 1.5? Yeah.
On this one, remember when I say like stay at the same spot you need to stay? Even if you think, just because you think you shouldn't go higher than that, this side is higher still. So you have to go Barber. You get me?
That one or yours?
Whichever. You see how I'm combing back like this?
Yeah.
You have to stay at that spot. If not, it won't be even in the front. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, don't be afraid.
Now, yeah.
You have to stay in the same, because you know how you were going a little bit lower?
Yeah.
If you know you're lower,
yeah.
if you know you're lower than what you did over there, just be where you were at over there. You get me? And then comb it back like that. Like, get it out of the way. You get me? Now put it one.
One open? Close?
Yeah, now one open. You're gonna say just above that line that you see.
Right here?
Yeah, just above it.
It's something that Jerry says to me a lot, and for me, like I was saying, I have a hard time knowing where I'm at in the process. I don't know, you know, I don't know if it's something that you pick up, like the barber's eye, like they call it, along the way, or maybe, you know, I just need to remember where I'm at visually. Something I need to do different, I don't know, but you know, that's something I feel like I struggle with the most right now. So that's something I'm working on, just visually looking at where I need to be and trying to remember, okay, this is where I'm at with the next step. Don't go above that, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, as you can see, the cut is not looking bad at all. But let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how I'm doing, you know, any tips. If there's any experienced barbers, you know, watching this video, you know, just give me your thoughts, man. Let me know what y'all want to see along the way. But for me, like I said, the main thing was my reps, just getting those reps in, and that has been improving. So I'm super happy about that. And I'm loving the process. I won't lie, I'm loving the process. I'm loving the journey. I'm enjoying it, man. I like cutting hair and, you know, improving my skills, and I'm very confident that I will be really good at this in no time.
Notice that back a little bit? No, yours is different.
This? Straight?
Usually they're moving that much, it's because you're probably going a little too heavy.
Okay, am I going too hard on it? So after the half?
As long as you start flat. Do you see how I'm going with the guide always? Yeah, you gotta try to keep that in mind too.
This scissor work right here?
I'm gonna do clip over comb a lot, but still leave it heavy, and then I'm gonna go with scissor the texturizing shears. If I try to go in with just texturizing shears, it'll take me too long to bring everything down.
It's kind of like you're just combing with the guard, huh?
Because we want to do like that right there is the darker spot. You want to go harder, but you don't have to go harder. You go in until you see that you're taking off, and that's it. See?
I think I'm getting too much of the bottom.
This one?
That, yeah.
It's more this one. And you would think that that's what it is because when you're first starting, but it's this one. And then it's hard not to go in with that.
My thing is I just don't want to like dig into it and like create a hole or something. So that's why I kind of go away from going in too much with the teeth.
No, the half. No, very good. And then you'll see that last little guy on top of it. That's the one you want to go after.
This one, yeah?
Yeah. That's a better way of like describing it. Just brush it out.
So this is actually a rare day where Jerry didn't have any cuts. It was actually on a Sunday, I believe, and he didn't schedule any cuts that day, so he was actually able to help me the whole way through this cut. Usually he's cutting himself, or he has his own clients that he's cutting, and then if I'm cutting, I'll call him over and be like, yo, you know, this is what I need help with, or yo, you want to check the cutout, see how I'm doing so far. So it's not always like this, you know. Like I said, Jerry's super busy, so he's not always able to just sit there and watch me, you know. Usually he's cutting hair himself, so I definitely like to take advantage of times like this when I have him right there throughout the whole cut, so he could see, you know, what I'm doing, because it's rare, very rare that it happens like that. But I go over there and I watch him a lot. I've been slacking on that lately. I need to go back and do that some more now that I know more a little bit. Now that I've got more reps and I kind of know what to look for and what I need to work on, I could kind of watch him a little better, because in the beginning I'm watching but I don't really know per se, you know, 100%, because I hadn't done it so many times yet. So now that I got a little more, you know, some more cuts under my belt, I kind of know more of what to look for and what I personally need to work on. So definitely need to get back to shadowing. I feel like that will help a lot. And even watching myself in these recordings definitely helps a lot too. I would highly recommend it. Even if you don't do YouTube or film content, which I feel like you should if you're cutting hair, it helps a lot. But even just to improve if you're beginning, it definitely helps a lot with that too. Should I drop it close?
No, it's still the same thing. If you haven't gone with that step yet. If you start doing that right now, you're gonna start digging and making holes. Just because you think that's what you need to do, you know? But the next step is that where you're at right now.
Now close it?
Yeah, but go over that same step right now, because right there you rushed it through it. Just watch. Like right here, you rushed this spot, that's what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I didn't even go up that high.
Yeah. Now it's a little bit shorter. You just have to go with the steps, and even if it's cutting just minimal, you have to do it.
So I wasn't going after that.
Yeah, just because I see you start going lower and lower when you want to go to the next step. You get me? Good, look right here. See? Got rid of that little dark spot.
My thing is just not taking it too high, you know. That's what I always have in my head, like, don't go over that last.
No, you either got to be on the line or underneath it. You get me? If you're underneath it and it's not doing anything, then you got to be on it. You get me? And there's just something you got to remember. Yeah, now you could go close. Because all these little steps, anything after a half, they matter a lot. That's when you start doing little holes.
Yeah.
And like if you don't prep it with the one before that, that's why like other barbers can go up and down on levers.
Yeah, that's with this. So I'm going after right here?
Yeah, no higher than that.
Not this, because this is what I was going after before, so it's this.
Yeah, and that guide keeps going in here, even though you can't see it.
Yeah.
If you haven't gone with that number yet. You see how you're not following the
shape of the guide. Where's this guide? Like that. When you start doing that, then you're gonna create another guide in there.
Okay.
You have to follow the shape of the guide.
That's good. I've seen that.
Yeah, but you can still follow the shape of the guide, like this, and then you use this side. That's why, like, don't worry about corner work because it's gonna confuse you.
Okay.
And you're gonna want to do this, and now you're not in the shape of
Yeah.
yeah. And not so much with this one, but with the lower drop plate,
Yeah.
you'll change the shape of it a lot, and then it's not a drop plate anymore. It'll just become a plate.
The back of it don't look like it needs too much work, so right there, you know?
It's not so much of how you like. If you haven't gone with the step,
Yeah,
you
it's
have
just
to go
slow.
with the step. And a lot of people would do that in the back because it's easier to blend in the back than the side.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not because you just have more space to work with.
Right here?
It's just that
That's
thing.
why.
No, don't be chasing. Go just stay where you know you need to stay. You know? I'll get the top part. Okay, like right here, like where you thought you didn't need more, you still have to go over. Because your next one, if you don't, you're gonna start doing this. Okay. So I'm gonna just clean it up so that you can see. No, don't go where it's like there. Alright. Because right here, I would go get away with like that. So that's like a 1 already. What I'm mimicking right now. And then you're gonna go with no guard. Like all these things, don't worry about it. Just stay where you need to stay. What I used to do when I first started, I would go back
To the one?
yeah, or a half. And I would take forever on my hair because sometimes it would take like 2, 3, 2.5 hours. But just knowing that you have to go back and not try to mimic it, you just won't. Just open and just stay above this line, but nothing higher than what you did with your half.
Okay. Right here, yeah?
So above this line, but nothing higher than what you went with your half. And that's the cutting you always have to look after, not the comb too.
It's flicking, yeah? Like that?
Yeah.
Am I going high enough?
Can you put your shoulders back up? So it's always above that line, nothing higher than your half. Remember, move the chair all the way to the another clipper way too far out here beside you. That's why you're not driving this. Yeah. Because that's what you do out.
I didn't go that high with the other one.
Huh?
I didn't go that high with the other one.
The other one? Yeah, because the chair is your direction. You have the chair, as long as the chair is like this on you, go all the way out, and then all the way out.
So you're gonna go out there with this?
Yeah, and all of them is gonna be right here. Like lower.
Okay.
Then you gotta top up the top one. So that, and then you're gonna do that to the other side. Remember, anytime the clipper's way too far out from your chest, it's gonna be able to chair. Anything under the half is very minimal. A lot of it is gonna be remembering. Feel. Remember that the guide was there. And as long as you keep it flat on this. Because I'm barely doing anything, but I'm still staying. It's just like you just stay there and you can't think you need to go after anything. And a lot of it's gonna be corner work, but not until a little bit later. But yeah, that's it. Like me, like I'm here, I'm already too out. I need to have it like this. You never want it like that.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it to finish fast.
Yeah.
When you start, But the moment your angle's like this, it's just everything's off, and you can't flick it out right. The only reason I'm going with the 1.5 is because we went all the way up with the 4. And if I need to go lower, I'll go lower right now. If I know I go with those like higher numbers, I'll never go in just no guard.
So as y'all can see, Jerry just comes in at the end and he finishes it off with the shears and stuff. They had been there a while already, so I didn't really want to hold them that much longer because it would have took me a while to do the shears. It's something that I'm definitely still learning, and clipper over comb, something that I'm definitely still very inexperienced with, above even everything else. So but he's finishing it off, and as y'all can see, it's looking really good. And my phone, I'm about to get a call. I forgot to put it on airplane mode, so y'all will see the finished product right here. Unfortunately, I didn't get to, you know, show it in the shop. But as y'all can see, it came out really good, man. Obviously Jerry helped me a bit with it, but I'm really proud of that cut. And yeah, that's how it came out. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.